Hi, my name is Sherry, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2012. I am 12 years cancer-free, and I went through 7 months of treatment and 5 years of medication. One evening, there was a storm, and my daughter came into our room, and my daughter never came into our room. She was pretty well sleep trained and good on her own, and she came in that night and laid down in between my husband and I actually went to pull the covers up over her, and that's when I felt the lump in my breast, and I knew that something was off. I ended up having to have both or all surgery, and I ended up having to have chemo, which wasn't the plan in the beginning, and then radiation, and it was 34 days in a row. And we thought, how are we going to do this? My husband had to, work. I was a stay-at-home mom. At that time, I had worked up until I had my first child. Having a 3-year-old and 5-year-old were the biggest struggles, I think, and not feeling well enough to be there. Having my kids miss out on things and having to be okay and learn that disappointment is okay. God provided in so many ways. I wasn't sure how my husband was going to handle it, and I know it's really hard on caretakers, but he really stepped up to the plate. He was there right from the get-go. And the day that I got diagnosed, we were pretty fearful and uncertain of what would happen. And my husband called the church that we were at the time, and they connected me with the chaplain. And he shared his story that included having open heart surgery and the loss of a child. But he was very hopeful and had a lot of faith, and he shared that with me. And he told me that one day I would be grateful for this cancer journey, and he had hope for me. And I think I walked away more peaceful. The Lord spoke to me from the beginning of that time when I got it, and then the day that I went into surgery. The Lord was very personal and spoke to me. And a lady who I had served with at church in the children's area approached me and said, "Sherry, I can't make meals, but I can provide you childcare, and I want to gift you with that." She owned a childcare facility that did hourly daycare, and she gifted me that. It was right around the corner from my house, and my kids loved it. So that was an answered prayer. People want to be there for you, and I think it can only help to have church family and support from people who have gone through it before. I met people that I never would have met before, some who are still here and some that lost their battle. So when I look back, I realize that the Lord prepared the path for me. So yes, I am grateful.